Hey guys, welcome to my second episode of today's pretend hardcore. Right now, I'm trying to finish building this house, but obviously, I don't have enough cobble deep slate. So, what I need to do is go back to the strip mine and mine some more. What do you call it? Deep slate cobblestone, and during that process, I'm going to be reading Reddit story to keep you guys entertained and make sure that obviously the video is not boring. So right now I picked like a couple of Reddit stories and I'm gonna speed up, what do you call it, my video while I read the Reddit stories. I'll think about how I'm gonna edit this later. Okay, just before I do my strip mining session, as I said last episode, the people who are subscribed and comment down on my first episode will be added to the subscriber rule. So right now I'll add Blake. Hello Blake, I know you are one of the top subscribers for this YouTube channel and I really appreciate it. And we have Nina, thank you for also commenting down below and subscribing. And obviously it's just looking a bit ugly right now. I'll fix it up later. I need to get like geode blocks because purple and black go really well together, so between the episodes I make this look way better because right now it's not really looking that nice. But thank you guys for all the support, and if you guys also want to be added to the future subscriber rule, make sure to subscribe and comment down below. Before I started my strip mining process, I made sure to collect a bunch of iron pickaxes, torches, coal and all the useful stuff that I would need during the process. Okay, now let's start the Reddit stories, guys. Okay, so the first story is kind of crazy. I don't know how this happened, but okay. So one morning before school started, everyone was directing into the gym as we arrived. The assistant principal told us what happened, and he was furious. Some former student had broken in the night before and spread his poop in the halls and rubbed it on a bunch of doorknobs. They also put urine in a bunch of the lockers. We were all sent home and they had to close the school for a couple of days and bring in hazmat team to clean the school. Okay, first of all, I don't know who has the right mindset to be spreading poop across the whole school, because I know they had to hold it or whatever. They had to figure out a plan of how to spread it, and that's crazy. And second of all, I don't know how they collected that much of it to be spread all around the school, which is crazy. They must have planned it for a couple months, which is diabolical. But the second story. Okay, the second story is about cheating. Okay, so one of the best ones I've ever heard was a woman I know. Their husband has been cheating on her and told her and their baby to leave the house so his new girl could move in, and he told her he wanted all her stuff out in a few days, so she packed all her bags, stuff, etc. And as she was ready to leave, she got some raw fish and meat, and stuffed it into the curtain pole in the living room. Mutual friend had apparently said for months after the husband and his new girlfriend couldn't find out where the smell and flies were coming from, they had plumbers, exterminators. They paid thousands to try to get the things fixed. They thought it was the drains, dead mice under the floors, anything they could think of. Lol. They just kept going until the meat turned to dust, lol. But I think the smell still lingered. Okay, that's a great revenge plan. But second of all, meat and fish. Even when you cook meat and fish, it has some type of smell, like it lingers. And she put it in the, what do you call it, the curtain pole, and that's crazy. It must have been stinky up in there. Like imagine stinky, rotten, moldy meat and fish. And would it be stinking up the place? And they go into the bag with scented rotten meat and fish all over the clothes, and they're spending thousands to get rid of it. I mean, probably did the bag a favor for the ex-wife, but still. Okay, the third one is another poop story. So This morning, my daughter pooped on both of my kneecaps. I don't expect it to happen again. My wife was not helpful, so she went for the cameras instead of helping. One thing about how crazy this is, how did you get poop on both of your kneecaps and how did you not wake up at all? I don't know what the feeling of poop is on my kneecap, but that's crazy. He must have been in deep sleep. Okay, this fourth story is kind of long, so get ready. The title is I Almost Killed a Janitor with My Poop. One day I was just browsing around a GameStop with my buddy, not looking for anything in particular. If I remember right, he was playing one of those demos. Suddenly I felt that gut-wrenching cramp. This distinct feeling of Taco Bell hurting your lower intestine. I had to go in right then. There was no pitting this one off. I told my friend, hey, I got to find a bathroom, be right back. He grunted something in return and kept playing whatever demo he was playing. Okay, first of all, pooping in public spaces is like my last resort. That's like, well, I can't even wait until home. I have to use the public restroom, but okay, let's just continue the story. I asked one of the GameStop employees where the nearest bathroom was, and he said what I feared, the closest one was next door in Walmart. That's okay, I figured it wasn't that far of a walk. I head over, just breathing slowly in between strides and speed walking. I again and immediately head over to the service desk on the right. Where's your bathroom? I asked. What happened felt like it was in slow motion. She raised a hand, pointed towards her left without looking up, and said all the way in the back. I took off, continuing my speed walk, and it was typical day at Walmart. I felt like every aisle and now had kids running around, some employee with a massive cart stocking the shelves, or a group of ladies taking up as much space that they could while catching up with each other. It felt very much like an obstacle course, and I finally make it to the restroom. I throw open the door on one of the course there. One stall is taken. I threw open the door on one of the course there. One stall and it's taken. I don't understand what that means, but okay. Yeah, that's the police coming for them because that's crazy. I immediately exited the restroom and took towards the women's room. I figured this was an emergency. I wasn't going to let boundaries of gender limit me at this. What was it? Okay. A cleaning cart blocking the entrance. They're cleaning it now. What do I do at this point? Dropping my pants and taking a dump in the car itself was a legitimate option. I was considered when I hear a flush come from behind me in the men's room. I throw open the door and rush in, particularly pushing myself past the stranger as he was coming out the store. I sit down on the toilet when another person comes in as the previous gentleman left. I don't know what about you guys, but I'm the type that clenches up when someone else is in the room making a lot of noise. That wasn't a big of a deal at this point because I had that momentary sense of relief you get once you're actually on the pot. That kind of, well, I won't be pooping my pants now. Relief. I figured out I'll be able to just relax here until this guy gets down with his business. He finishes, and I kid you not, as soon as he leaves, the door doesn't even close. The cleaning guy from the women's room before comes in and starts replacing all the towels and mopping the floor. I was done waiting. I unleashed all the people on the toilet. It came out so fast, it sounded like a gunshot hitting a porcelain. And immediately come by a horrendous smell. It was instantly, I heard the cleaning guy gag on the other side of the store and sort of a hair noise and he leaves the room. I've been one of the most relieving people in my life. Wash my hands, walk out, and he was waiting outside the door. I did not look at him. I kept my head down and walked right by to return to my friend at GameStop. Okay, that is crazy. First of all, if you're ever in a situation, you probably should do what they did, but yeah. Okay, I lost track of what story, like how many stories are it, but I'll just continue the next one. In middle school, some kids put laxative chocolate in donuts and handed them out. The school went on lockdown, the police came, kids were crying, kids were pooping, kids were looking for some donuts to get out of class. It was an interesting day. If someone ever did that to me, I would slap them across the face. Why are you telling me they're putting laxative in chocolates, donuts, and sharing it? If that ever happened in my school, everybody will beat them up, because what kind of nonsense is that to be putting me in that situation? But okay, that's all for today. So this is going to be the second episode to an end. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to comment down below and subscribe to also be added to the future subscriber wall, and that will be it. Bye bye.